Hello, hello. How is everybody today? We're in the studio on this windy day. It's pretty outside, but it is windy. Windy. It's chilly too here in North Carolina. This is what I'm working on today. It is a hat. It's a felt hat. And I thought I'd come on here and show y'all what's going on. If you're on here, say hello to me. Um, I have to keep swiping the screen to see anything. It's just the way it is. But I'm working on this piece. I'm using the colors I used the other day on my little birdie. Y'all remember the pink bird? Let's see, where is she at? I really like the colors in this, so I thought I'm going to paint it on this. Use those colors on this hat. Now, painting on fabric is a little tricky. So I used to do it back in the day, back in the late 80s, early 90s for a Kellogg company. I painted on all their t-shirts, blue jean jackets, hats, bedspreads. I did skirts, anything and everything you could paint on. Clothes wise, they sent me to paint designs on. So, but when you use paint on fabric, the first thing to remember is keep very little water in your brush and almost no water at certain times because the fabric likes to bleed out, and it can cause a really big mess. I'm just going in here and highlighting these roses a little bit. So if you're on here and you've ever painted anything like this before, tell me, what have you painted fabric wise? Blue jeans. I've done tennis shoes. You can do tennis shoes, placemats, just about anything you can paint on fabric. You just have to use the right kind of mediums. So when I paint on t-shirts and like blue jean jackets, I always use a gloss paint. Anything that it's got to have a sheen in it because that makes it adhere better. Also, I would take, after I painted my pieces, I'd stick them in the dryer for about 30 minutes on high heat. And that way it would set the paint into the fabric. Now, I'm not going to do that with this hat because this is a whole different story, painting the hat, but I'm just trying to put some, and it's a lot of layering that goes on in painting hats and painting on fabric. Painting on black is really got to maybe lay your design down first with white paint. And the brushes need to be firmer, have a good stiffness to them. think I like that. Y'all hear me say that all the time. I think I like that. I think I like that. The one thing painting a hat, you got to be really careful not to get the other side in paint. Now, on the other side, I am splattering paint on it. I'm probably going to put some kind of ribbon around here, but I really like this little peace sign piece of jewelry, so I'm going to incorporate it on this side too. So that's what I'm thinking about over there. We'll see. Okay, I want to outline these blue flowers right here. I want to put some more dark lines in them. Let's see. I'll start over here. I've got my gold paint out too. I want to put some of that in there. I'm just kind of dabbing it on there. I'm not really painting it like you do on canvas. Now this little hat's just from Walmart. It's nothing real expensive felt hat. You can, I think I paid $9 for this thing. So if you want to practice, go make sure you get you something that doesn't cost so much, and you can practice on fabric. What's fun is to make a pair of tennis shoes to match whatever your hat. Get those little kids. Okay. I might. Okay, I want to work on these leaves a little bit. These darker leaves, I want to make them a little bit heavier, so I'm going to go back in and give them another layer. See how they're slowly darkening up. I don't hardly have any water on my brush, so that it won't keep. It'll stay where I'm putting it and not bleed out. Now, when I did the background, I did add a lot of paint to my water to my brush, and I let it bleed out, but you don't really notice it. Just to get a heavier amount of leaves going on in the back. These look Still got my leaves going all different direction. They're not all going the same direction. Like, give it a little more interest. Let's see. I can't see. It's not showing me anything. I'll just keep layering and layering. Now, I do have some Posca pen in here. You can use those. And Sharpie works good. Here. I think I'm going to come back on these leaves again. I need a little bit of water. There we go. This would be pretty on the top of the brim too. Just whatever, however you want to decorate your hat. Do your own thing. Okay. Now I want to add a little highlight to it. I'm going to add a little yellow and that green. Make a little more vibrant. Color green. And I can come in here. Let's see how that's going. I don't know if it's show up on a camera or not. I've got paint on the part of my brush. Make some little strokes in them like they look like they've got veins on it. And I don't have to do every one of them. Okay. I am. Let's see, I want something more in the middle of my blue flowers. Put some of this orange. Let's make some little orange dots. There. And come back and bring some yellow. Whoops, I just dripped some on it. So let's just make that little drip right there look like a little flower. In fact, I got a few of them right there. We've gotten into the creative zone. Okay, dokie. I like that. Now, let's see what I got her. I can add this. Oh, I got these white paint markers. Let me try them. Of course, I got this gold pen too. I don't know, this has got a lot of stuff in it. Let's see if it'll, yeah, it's gonna bleed a little bit. So I gotta make sure my flowers, I had to do it real fast. Making them look like little stars. Keep adding to our little reef here. I'll do one out here. Do one right there so you can kind of really see it more. It's not glistening as much as I would like it to, but it works. It works. In fact, I could probably draw in some more leaves with it. Maybe that's what I need to do. You're thinking, oh, why is she drawing on and they're not painted? You don't have to paint everything. It gives it interest. It makes the eye jump around and enjoy what it sees. Go like that. Do another little squiggly right there. Put one right here. Okay, let's see what these paint markers will do. Let's take this bright pink. And these little round things right here, let's kind of put some squigglies around this color here. Well, those work good. Let's see, right here. One right there. Do one right in here. Just keep adding. I think I'm gonna do something with the Sharpie. Let's see. Okay. This can make some more defined marks in the fabric. I don't know if you can see the little marks right there in that flower. I think this Sharpie's fixing to get out on me. I can even make more leaves with this. Let's do something. Just like again, adding more little leaves. The only thing about Sharpie, it doesn't like to work when the paint's wet, so I have to. I can even use, let's see, I got this other fine tip. It's a little bit more of a tip. Let's see. Let's do that on these bigger flowers. Just barely touch it though, because I don't want a real thick line. I can do that. I like that. So you can do even more sculpting with your roses. I'm not totally outlining the rose, as you can see that. I'm just making marks. Fill in gaps for your eye. I think that's pretty much getting it. Let's see. Let me see what this green pen looks like. Goodness gracious. Top's on there. Well, this one's real. I don't think this one's going to show up. No, it's not going to show up. There's that. Let's see what else we got over here. we can play it. Might need to use that dark green right there. Got a little bit of orange too. Let's see if this can bring. Oh, I like that. So let's take some of these leaves and trace them out with this color green. You can do some little squiggly lines in there. So just doing them real fast and don't stop and think about it, then that's when you mess up. Just let your hand go real loosely. Let's do a little bit more squiggles in here. See how it's taking all that background noise and making it look like something. And I think I pretty much went all the way around, didn't I? Yep. And there it is. Like, okay, let's see what we got going on here. Let me look at it. Sometimes when I stop and look at it in camera, I see other things I might want to do with it. I do want to put some of this gold in there. I think this gold will show up. This other gold is kind of laid back. It's dark. Let me see what I can do with this. I'm gonna get some on the top of the lid so that I can just open the lid and pull it out. I've had this for, I don't know, this jar's probably lasts me 4 or 5 years. And then my poster pen's out of the way. I want to get me a small brush. I just want to, just a little bit of water on it. Let's see. Yeah, and just go around and make some of these. I have these little, where that gold pen just didn't show up. I want to make them brighter. These little dashes. We put dots on everything. Oh. Hey, Lana. My screen is freezing up with this crazy weather we have in North Carolina, all this wind. Wi-Fi. I guess it just blows in the wind. Oh, I got a little bit right there. I got that out. Well, I think I'm finished with it. I put some gold dots in the middle of the flowers here. I have a little reflection there. And there we go. So that's our hat, y'all. Now I'm gonna let this dry, and like I said, I've got some stuff going on the top of it where I splattered paint, and I wanted to use my peace sign on it somewhere. I might put some kind of red, some kind of muslin. I might soak it in some paint and make a ribbon around it, and then stick the peace sign on it. I don't know yet, but that's my project. That's what's going on today in the studio. And y'all go have fun. Get you a hat, get you a cheap one at Walmart, and start painting on it. And if you're using the fabric, remember you need to use the multi-medium paints, or if you got gloss paint, that'll work too. That'll work too. So, and I will see y'all the next time.